Oh man.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So what's up, y'all? As always, I'm Marcel, aka known as Prince Marcel. This is Midwest Point of View.
With your boy Fredo as well, and we out here with.
Hey man, this your boy Keez, Mr. Keez Carter, aka Rich Off Impact, man.
Man,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
When I tell you, shout out to Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty Podcast.
Dynasty Podcast.
Yeah.
This is how we met up. They hosted a free event, and I appreciate that because a lot of people in the city, which is something I want to tell you, they don't collab enough, and to get high value creators, people who know the craft, bro, that's powerful and impactful. And for you to come out and have people do it for free and learn from you, bro, that's
really
amazing, bro.
impactful.
That's
No,
amazing.
for sure.
So my first question is, with the wildness of your journey, right? Because you talked about it a little back there, your 365.
Yeah.
So what made you get into your journey and become Rich Off Impact?
What got me into my journey to become Rich Off Impact was it first started off just wanting to change my own mind about my own city. I've had a lot of negative experiences when it comes to Chicago. Growing up on the South Side, anything you could think of or seen on the news, I've more than likely probably been through it or knew somebody who it happened to or they've been through it as well. And I ended up moving, having such a negative mindset because I said, man, Chicago just not the place to be. But it wasn't until I moved back and I saw an article that said Chicago won the best city 7 years in a row.
You heard?
I said, whoa.
Yeah.
I said 7 years. I said, man, that's the part of Chicago that I need to find. And I dedicated myself, my journey to finding that part of Chicago and changing my own mind. And it was really a personal journey made public. And then a lot of people decided to join me on my own journey for myself.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I guess, sir, my question is going to be, what is your greatest obstacle or challenge throughout your journey as being a content creator that you can kind of let our listeners or viewers know to kind of help them along the way to not meet those same challenges, or if they do, because of course you can't control that. But if they do, they can probably work through it based on what you have to say.
Greatest challenge that I've worked through is letting go of money. So that was the hardest thing for me. That was the hardest obstacle, was letting go of money, the idea of money and what money is used for. A recent theme that's in my life that I'm still implementing even to this day to remind myself is I don't need money. I don't need money. Eliminate the use for money, and that now brings more opportunity for the money to come, because if you don't need it, then you don't need it. For example, I use my platform. I can say, hey, if I could help out a business, restaurant, and I could eat a meal, and I can get paid or not get paid, but then still, I can get a meal, still help somebody out, still build my platform all at the same time, that's a really good ROI, return on investment. So not only am I getting a meal, I'm helping out a restaurant, and I'm helping out my own platform. At no sense in that did any money get exchanged, but yet the ROI was such a great impact. You feel what I'm saying? So once I understood that I don't need money to create an impact, that's when it started flowing to me more. But that's when I started to become less stressed and say, oh man, I can't get paid for this collab. No, I don't need the money. So I pretty much focused on eliminate the need for money. And once I let it go and looked at it as for what it was and what it is, which is just a tool to get me to where I'm trying to go, that's when I was like, you know what? This will come and go. That's why it's called currency. It moves just like a current. It comes and it goes, man.
Hey, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. It's crazy that you actually said that, because recently I had just put out a post that was saying, money itself is a tool and it's not the goal. Freedom is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact. So for me, bro, and this is gonna be my last question for you. How did you find or align a purpose with the impact, and then as you got rich?
That was fire. That was fire. How did I align a purpose?
Yeah.
Dang, that was fire.
Thank you.
Shoot. Yo, how did I align my purpose? Man, honestly, it started off with judging my own mindset and getting pretty much dead set on I want better out of my life, and this is the direction that I'm gonna start in. You could walk any path you want to.
Would that also be why you stopped smoking? Not to interrupt.
It kind of
I'm just curious.
Stopping
Right.
stopping
You know, 'cause some
smoking.
people do it to go
no,
to the
some
next
people
level.
do it
Yeah.
intentionally. I didn't do it intentionally.
Yeah.
I just remember having it in my hand one day and I never picked it up again. It
Dang,
wasn't a choice. It just
Yeah.
happened naturally because it got to a point where I was like, if I'm high, I can't work. If I can't work, I'm not making no money. I'm not creating an impact. So let me just focus on creating an impact, and then I'll get high later.
Y'all pay
And then
attention.
later
Y'all pay
became
attention,
later.
okay?
Right.
And then later became a year
Once you
later.
stop them 30 days.
You know what I mean? And then it's just like now I'm just like, man, I not that it's like I don't have nothing against it.
Yeah.
It's not even that I don't smoke or
Yeah.
I do or don't. It's not even that. It's just like I can't afford to be high. I can't afford it because if I'm high, that means I can't really leave the house. Because if I'm leaving the house, now my awareness is down. Now I'm more prone to danger.
Sure.
If I'm high sitting in the crib, I'm not working. That means I'm probably sitting around playing a game. That means I'm wasting time and opportunity. If I'm high, I can't drive.
So these my mentees.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. This
I can't drive.
That's why I asked the question, right?
You feel what I'm saying?
Because
So
this-
just like
a lot of people need to hear this.
it's just like there's nothing wrong with these different substances, but it's just like there's a time and
how
place.
it clouds your judgment.
Yeah, it's a time and place and how you use it. Because I used to, and I never even, I feel like even admitted this in public because I didn't know it was a thing because I thought it was normal. I used to abuse weed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even know that was a thing
Likewise,
though.
likewise, yeah.
Because everybody around me just got high all the
And
time.
it was
So I'm
what it
thinking it
was.
was
We
We
regular.
thought it was culture.
It's underlined. It's an
Culture.
underline of why we doing that.
And I had no idea, but I'm just like, I'm getting high before school, during school, after school, when I get home, when I wake up again.
Everybody gonna tell you that, hey, it might be a problem behind that.
And I didn't realize what abuse was.
Yep.
You know, for me, I had an unfortunate situation happen to me where I had smoked some bad weed and it kind of messed me up. And I had to sit down.
Yeah.
But the lesson that I took from that was you can't necessarily take weed from everybody. You can't do this. There's people out here. So it's just like, it was really more so about protecting myself, but from the dangers I didn't even know existed.
Oh man.
Then at that point, that gave me the knowledge to now the dangers. I'm okay. My body's fine. I didn't, you know, indulge way more times after
We
that.
could tell he okay. You see the man successful.
You know, but I have learned that prioritize. You know, sometimes if you can put it down, that means you can pick it up. If you can't put it down, that means you shouldn't pick it up. That's how I look at it.
Oh, man,
I
that's
appreciate
dope.
that, bro. My last question here is gonna be, what do you feel is your, greatest accomplishment throughout your journey, or the moment that really made you like, man, I'm proud of myself, you know?
The opportunity, you know what? You know what? This is exactly. I just said this. I just said this Bible verse the other day and made a video, but I took it down. I shouldn't have did that though. It was the Bible verse about He prepares a table for you in front of your enemies. But I had made a video about nobody talks about how hard it is to eat food in front of your enemies and feel like they're not going to attack you. And that for me is my biggest accomplishment. I could sit down at the table and even offer them food and tell them that this, and then show them even how to get to the table. That's
Powerful.
That's my biggest accomplishment. So now I can look at family members, people who mistreated me, doubted me, and I can sit there and with a smile and still welcome them into my life without being having no hatred in my heart.
That's true freedom.
Yeah, that's real rich off impact. That's what it really is. It's about being rich spiritually. Money comes and goes, but I find true value in the relationships that I have, the opportunities that I get, the amount of people that I can impact, and the lives that I see change just because I changed my own.
Man, thank you, bro. Keez, please tell them on social media platforms how they can get in tune with you, connect with you, things of
If
that
they
sort.
don't know.
Yeah. No, for sure. Rich off impact, Keez Carter. You can literally type me in everywhere and I'm gonna pop up because it's only one Rich off impact. It's only one Keez Carter. But anything, mindset wise, finance or anything, I got something for everybody on my page. It's not just one sided. You can like food, I got food for you. If you like going outside, I got going outside for you. If you want to change your life, I got change your life content for you. If you just want to laugh and have a good time, I got laugh and have a good time. And if you like good music, I got good music for you too. So it's a little something for everybody, man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
much
brother.
Love, bro.
Hey,
So that's real Chicago, bro. I love
Hey,
it.
you know it.
sure.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Hey, nah,